Hi everybody, how are you today? So I'm just doing a practice run. My friend Becky Salmon and I were talking, and she is now the new creator, or maker really. Krista created Mix, and now Becky is the one that's making it. But because I use Mix as well, we were talking about the pigments. And when we use Josanya, which is great to disperse in and make the pigments wet, I don't know if you can see on film very clearly, but it kind of like breaks up, and it separates even after you mix it. And this has been like a day and a half that it's been sitting after I mixed it together. I put Josanya, and then I put the Black Forest TLP in and a little bit of the mix pour, and it kind of just breaks up, and then there's a film on top, which is the Josanya, so you have to make sure to mix it all up again because it separates. And I have noticed in some of my paintings, and it's not just with TLP, it's any other kind of pigment, that sometimes when I'm using the Josanya, and it's not with just Mix. I've used regular Floetrol, I've used the Liquitex pour mediums and all of that, so it's not just limited to one pour medium. But I have noticed that with the Josanya, sometimes as the pigments are drying, I'll get fractals, and I don't really like that. Sometimes they can add interest to the painting, but I really don't want it to fractal or break apart. So I'm using something new, and if you are interested in knowing what it is, please let me know. But because this is just a test, I'm not going to say what it is. But if you can see, hopefully you can see, it has not broken up. It is all still mixed together, and I used this product the same way I did the Josanya. I put it in first and dispersed the TLP pigments, and then I added a little bit of my mix pour, but it has not broken up or separated. So I am going to try and do a bloom. See how well I do it on a small canvas. Still mix it up just because. I'm going to use the same colors, except for the difference will be in one bloom I'm going to use the Black Forest, and then in the other bloom I'm going to use the Persephone with the two different mixes. So let's go ahead and see how well I do. I also had to fix my cell activator because it seemed like it was too thin in the last painting that I did. So hopefully everybody will behave today, and we will see what happens. And so I'll probably just end up putting some music on for you guys so you can just watch. And then at the end of what I was thinking is show you the dry results before I seal it, just so that we can also get a good idea as to if the new product keeps it shiny after it dries. Because sometimes when you're using the Josanya with your pour mediums, when it dries, it can make it look like the pigments aren't shiny, but then as soon as you put the clear sealant or your resin or however you varnish it, then the pigments start to pop out again. So I'm curious to know what this does. So I will show you a dried at the end with no sealant, and then I will show you at the end what it looks like when it's sealed with a varnish. But for now, I'm just gonna do some painting and put some music on for you, and I will be talking to you at the end of the video. Have a good day. So I wanted to share the results of the two different styles. Here's the Floetrol one that I ended up throwing in just to give as a, you know, a different medium that I used. Also, I think it looks really pretty from far away. But here is the most interesting thing that I found about this product that I used. So here you don't see much shimmer at all, right? It's not very prominent. But if you look over here, you can see the shimmer. Let's get in the sun, so. And the cells have stayed. The cell activator, which I use Aussie Floetrol like everybody else, did not break apart. Let's see if I can zoom in. But the shininess is there, and I have not sealed it, glazed it, put anything on top of this. This is just the mix with the pigments and paints in this new product. But then if you come over here, you can kind of see where my thumb is. Excuse my nail. Some of the pigment is shimmery, but in the middle, where the Josania hit the Aussie Floetrol, it's smooth, but you can see that it's broken up. And a lot of my cells have fractaled too. So that's the difference there. That's the one that I did with the mix. This is the one that I did with the Floetrol. You can see already, it looks grainy, but it's smooth, totally smooth. But it looks grainy and everything has like broken up. You can even see like with the pigment right there. Use a different nail so it doesn't look so bad. But then over here, and this is still, you know, Floetrol, but nothing is shredded. This shredded over here because I think it just, well, I don't know. But where the majority of it is, this is all that other product, and it looks good. And it's shimmery, where the other side is not. It's more flat. So I will probably sand this and reuse it because I really don't like that one. And for my next test, I will probably use this again. But I might just go ahead and do one painting that only has this product with it. Okay, there you have it. If you would like to know what the product is, I will do another video and let you know. It may not be, you know, an amazing surprise to a lot of people, but I haven't seen anybody use it or do a video with it. So I'm eagerly awaiting to see what you guys think. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye.